SWBC will be closing its Scottsbluff brick-and-mortar location, and in turn will be eliminating dozens of jobs by the end of the calendar year. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, the virus pandemic and resulting move to working remotely from home will have a permanent impact for one Scottsbluff employer, as SWBC has confirmed to KNEB News that the local staff will undergo a reduction in force. Company spokesperson Lisa Pinto says the pandemic has significantly reduced SWBC's collections business, which was concentrated locally, and company officials have realized that many functions can be performed just as efficiently from home as opposed to centralized buildings.
The workforce reduction is going to take place over the next 6 months. Keep in mind, about half of the employees are still going to be work from home long term. But at that time, 6 months or so, that service center will formally close.
Pinto tells us for those whose jobs are eliminated, a severance package will be offered, and they can apply for other positions within the company. She says the rest of the San Antonio-based company will not see a similar impact, even though about 95% of that workforce is also working remotely. Pinto adds that the Scottsbluff location accounts for less than 5% of their total workforce of 2,400. Well, the Wyoming Highway Patrol says a 32-year-old Goshen County woman died in a fatal crash Tuesday morning near Fort Laramie. Troopers say Amanda Wilhelm of Fort Laramie had pulled over on the side of Highway 26 and then attempted to make a U-turn. At that time, she was struck by a westbound Toyota driven by Evan Brooks of Torrington. Now, both were wearing seatbelts, but authorities say that Wilhelm succumbed to her injuries at the scene of the crash. Brooks was transported to Community Hospital in Torrington. Troopers say driver inattention and cell phone use is being investigated as contributing factors to the crash. Well, straight ahead, Bill Boyer's in with your midweek weather forecast. I love that right after this here on KNEB.TV News.
Local lending. We're here for you from start to finish. Keeping money in our economy, supporting local jobs, giving back to our community, investing in entrepreneurship, making our quiet towns a destination. At Platte Valley Bank, we support local because we are local.
For the past 44 years, Platte Valley Vacuum and Sewing has been serving the Wyobraska area. That's quite a long time. At Platte Valley Vac and Sew, you'll find quality sewing machines, quilting and embroidery machines, even sergers from name brands such as Pfaff and Babylock, both known for their well-made machinery. Keep in mind you'll receive one-on-one lessons with your machine purchase. Platte Valley Vac and Sew also offers a fine selection of 100% cotton quilting fabrics and a great selection of threads and notions to assist you in most any quilting or embroidery project you might have. For all your sewing machine quilting needs, stop by Platte Valley Vac and Sew, downtown Scottsbluff.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
Well, as we passed that frontal system that came through yesterday and we had some rain showers and thunderstorms this morning, it's left us with a clear rest of the day, and we're going to be clear tonight across the region. Sunshine as we go through the evening hours and sunshine to start the day tomorrow. Temperatures down into the upper 50s and low 60s overnight, and we're going to turn warmer after a quiet night tonight. In fact, the hundreds are going to be back Friday and Saturday again. Looks like some indications that we could get into a more of a monsoonal pattern next week, which would certainly increase our chances of much-needed rainfall here across the region. Yesterday, a below normal day, again, with highs only in the low 80s. 90 is our normal high this time of year. We were closer to that 90. Again, another day in the 80s out there today, but that changes again tomorrow. No precip through midnight. We had some today, a few hundredths across the region, more in northern portions of the Panhandle, but we're still well below normal for the year. If you notice, we ordinarily be at 10 inches. We're still shy of 7 inches for the year. Temperatures very pleasant, upper 70s, low 80s all across western Nebraska, and really all across the Cornhusker State, Wyoming, Colorado, Kansas, everybody in the cooler air and much needed break from those very hot temperatures that we've had of late. Again, upper 70s, low 80s here across the region. Winds are light, a very pleasant evening, a very nice night to get outdoors and make some plans this evening as the conditions are going to be very comfortable. Severe weather threat most confined in portions of Missouri and Illinois, but also in the Colorado, south of Colorado, where we actually had some tornadic activity yesterday. It'll slide a little further to the north tomorrow. A stray thunderstorm chance can't be ruled out tomorrow, but mainly they're going to be very, very isolated. And then as we go into Friday, severe weather threat shift to the north and east again into portions of it and Minnesota. Futurecast for tonight holds clear skies in it across the region and isolated showers possible in southern portions of the Panhandle. That is about it. Lows are going to fall into the upper 50s and low 60s across the region. Very pleasant night out there with light winds. Tomorrow we're going to be mainly sunny through the day and really through most of the day, afternoon and evening hours as well. Late in the day, though, we will see a very isolated chance of a shower or thunderstorm, as you could see, moving across portions of the region. Not very many of them, but if we do get one, it could be strong to severe at times, especially in southern portions of the Panhandle. And we turn the heat back on tomorrow with temperatures into the 90s here across all of the region. And that's just the hint of things to come. No precip expected across the region over the next 36 hours. Certainly nothing widespread. Mostly clear tonight. Lows down around 61 degrees. For tomorrow, we're going to be dealing with sunshine, turning hotter again. A stray late day storm can't be ruled out again, but most of us will not see one of those. Highs into the mid-90s. We stick into the 90s as we go forward and actually into the low 100s. Both Friday and Saturday, temperatures climb into the low 100s. Sunday, we see temps slide back a bit into the low 90s. Then right now we have a decent chance of some storms late Monday, upper 80s for highs. Tuesday, upper 80s, back into the 90s for Wednesday of next week. But you'll notice slightly better chances of precip for next week as we'll watch for that, hopefully get some of that monsoon moisture back into the region.
Find out what convenient really means at the Western Travel Terminal. Start with our great selection of food and drinks, from for real milkshakes and fresh brewed coffee to snacks and hot food. Next, check out our beer and spirits with their everyday low prices. Finally, let us work for you with our full-service gas station and automatic truck and car wash. All this can be found at 822 South Beltline in Scottsbluff. Western Travel Terminal, your convenient shopping, restaurant, and full-service gas leader.
Join us in Mitchell, Nebraska for the 133rd Annual Scottsbluff County Fair, July 25th through August 1st. Evening events start on Tuesday with the FAA Alumni Chore Time. Wednesdays, the Heartland Truck and Tractor Pull. Local stock at 6, main event to follow. Thursday is Dueling Pianos by Fun Pianos. Friday, it's the No Limits Monster Truck Competition. Then on Saturday, it's the 37th Annual Rubber Check Race. And on August 15th, it's the Demo Derby. For tickets, call 632-1828 or visit ScottsBluffCountyFairgrounds.com.
Santa's been busy making his list, but the elves at Viero are helping him check it twice with big Christmas and July savings on iPhones like a free SE or up to $700 off 11 series with a new line of service and eligible trade. Need 2 lines? Buy one, get one for you and the kids. Hurry in before these deals are gone. Visit a local Viero store or Viero.com for more details. Viero Wireless, keeping you connected.
With magnificent views and a majestic rolling landscape, Scenic Knolls Golf Course welcomes you. Located 2 miles north of Mitchell, make your way to the top course in the valley. Recent renovations and the highest quality greens in western Nebraska provide a fantastic golf experience at a terrific value. Scenic Knolls provides exciting golf for all skill levels and is where PGA Tour pro Nate Lashley got his start. After your round or anytime you're hungry, stop into Ayala's restaurant for good food and drinks. Call today and book your tee time or go online at mitchellcity.net/recreation.
Welcome back. 4 months after the Panhandle's first case of COVID-19 was confirmed in Kimball County, Dual County records its first case. Now, each of the Panhandle's 11 counties has at least one confirmed case, with Unified Command confirming 4 new cases on Tuesday evening. 2 of those are in Scottsbluff County and 1 new case in Morrill County, in addition to that dual county case. Fortunately, 11 new recoveries through the Panhandle were also reported. Through Tuesday evening, the Panhandle has a total of 363 cases, 292 recoveries, and 5 deaths. That leaves 66 active cases in the Panhandle, 56 of those in Scottsbluff County, 3 in Kimball County, 2 each in Morrill and Cheyenne counties, and 1 each in Box Butte, Dual, and Sheridan counties. PPHD officials also announcing a community exposure site in Sidney. If you were at Cedar Lanes last Wednesday, July 8th, between 7:30 and 10:30 p.m., you're being asked to self-monitor for symptoms and get tested if you do show any symptoms. Well, Chadron Mayor Miles Bannon has signed an easement agreement with the Nebraska Northwestern Railroad and Northwest Nebraska Trails Association that will pave the way for the Cowboy Recreation and Nature Trail into that community. The easement is another step towards completing the Cowboy Trail extension, 5 miles of rail with trail along an active corridor which will connect downtown Chadron with the Game and Parks Cowboy Trail. The Rails to Trails Conservancy provided a $65,000 grant last year for the link, which is a gap in the Great American Rail Trail, the nation's first cross-country multi-use trail. The Cowboy Trail across Nebraska, which will total 321 miles when complete, is one of the longest rail trail conversions in the nation. And Governor Pete Ricketts says the repeal of the state's mandatory motorcycle helmet law is something he can get behind. Ricketts gave his thoughts on Monday during his statewide radio call-in program in response to a caller who had said many motorcycle riders on their way to the annual Sturgis Motorcycle Rally held in August bypassed Nebraska because of the state's helmet law. Ricketts learned during the program that Senator Ben Hansen has submitted Legislative Bill 378 back in 2019 aimed at the repeal of the helmet law in Nebraska. He encouraged the listener to contact the senator and get more information about the status of the bill. Well, straight ahead, we'll head on over to the Panhandle Humane Society to meet their featured Pet of the Week. You'll meet Sheila right after this.
Hey, I've been hanging out here a long time outside of Panhandle Auto Group, and boy, do they have a great selection of vehicles.
And their sales team is great to work with, and you can also get your vehicle serviced and detailed too.
Welcome to Panhandle Auto. This is Sam Serta, General Sales Manager. It has been our pleasure to serve you for the past 2 years. At Panhandle Auto, we have a seat for everybody. Whether you need a vehicle for yourself, a son or daughter, our team will go above and beyond to satisfy your needs and even your dreams. So again, thank you from Sam Serta, General Sales Manager at Panhandle Auto, for allowing us to earn your business. At Panhandle Auto,
it's time for something different. Be water wise. Did you know that most people over-fertilize their lawns and gardens? This means your fertilizer and money wash down the storm drain into our waterways, where it makes dangerous algae grow. So the next time you fertilize the yard, remember, you're not just fertilizing your lawn, so don't overwater or use fertilizer when rain is in the forecast. Smart waterways add to clean water. This is a message from Tri-City Stormwater.
Home buying is filled with decisions. Neighborhood, floor plan, fenced yard. Make one choice that's easy. Start with FNBO first. We'll guide you home. Home buying is filled with decisions. Square feet, fixer-upper, room to grow. Make one choice that's easy. Start with FNBO first. We'll guide you home.
Welcome back. For this week's featured Pet of the Week, we meet Sheila, a great cat that's searching for the perfect forever home.
This is Sheila. She is about 3 to 5 years old. She's been here. This is the second time. She is very rambunctious. She likes attention on her terms, and she's very adventurous too. If she wants to go adventure or seek out something new, she likes to chirp at you. A good household for her would be someone that understands cats that need enrichment. High shelves for her to crawl on, windows for her to look out. Catio would be really great for her because she loves to bird watch. Her adoption fee is $50. She's already fixed, updated all her vaccines, and microchipped. I picked Sheila because this is her second time here, or third time. She came in the first time when she was about a year old, and she really just needs a good place that is going to understand that she wants to adventure.
Plus, whoever adopts Sheila will also receive a $25 Murdoch's gift card to start spoiling her right away. To meet her or any of the cats and dogs they have available for adoption, you can head on over to the Panhandle Humane Society daily from 11 to 4. Well, straight ahead, take a peek at what's happening around the region on your community calendar. KNEB.TV News will be back right after this.
Small business, you're the engine that makes our communities thrive. That's why we're with you, providing more for you, so you can focus on what matters most. Small business, you're the engine that makes our communities thrive. That's why we're with you, providing more for you, so you can earn more, save more, and do more.
Welcome to Kelly's, home of the Valley's best selection of wine, spirits, and beer. Whether you're brand loyal to the tried and true brew or really enjoy trying something different and new, Kelly's has something for everyone. Family owned and operated and right on your way on West 27th Street in Scottsbluff. Kelly's Liquor. If you can't find it at Kelly's, it's not worth drinking.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a peek at what's happening on your midweek community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
This summer, take advantage of Chadron State College's online classes. Our classes are flexible, no matter where you are, with starting points throughout the summer. Take a summer class to finish a degree requirement that didn't fit your fall or spring schedule, or to open up your schedule later. Summer classes can help you graduate early, and a summer internship can open doors for your career. Add Chadron State College to your summer plans today. To learn more and see the summer class offerings, visit csc.edu/summer.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want you to plan for tomorrow while you enjoy today. With our personalized trust and estate planning services, our trust services can help you do just that. When it comes to estate planning, you should seek professional help. And when you do, you should have confidence in the financial institution you choose to handle your trust. At Platte Valley Bank, we pride ourselves in keeping our trust operations local and serving our friends and neighbors. We offer a highly personalized, full line of personal trust and estate planning. Give us a call today and see how our trust services can help you.
And finally tonight, the Midwest Theater is in the process of installing a more permanent screen at their SkyView drive-in adjacent to the Western Nebraska Regional Airport. Executive Director Billy Estes says the new screen made of metal started going up on Monday, and pending any weather delays should be ready for tonight's screening of Charlotte's Web as part of the Summer Movie Magic screening series. Estes says the SkyView drive-in would not be possible without the support of many great community sponsors, and a big thank you goes out to Screen Project owners Shane and Annette Aulick, Storall, BNC Steel, Twin City Roofings, and more. Donations are still being accepted to help support the installation costs and can be made by contacting Estes directly at 632-4311 or emailing him at billy@midwesttheater.com. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you here next time.